The cries of "We want justice, Amader Bichar Chai," which has started from this particular hospital in Kolkata, is now echoing across India. A 31-year-old medical student was raped and murdered at this very hospital, and the case has snowballed into a big political controversy. I have with me Sweetie Kumari from the Indian Express, who has been reporting on this very story from the very beginning. She will give you a timeline of the sequence of events. Sweetie, if you could tell me what exactly happened that very night.
So Primanko, right now we are standing just outside this emergency building, and I'm chilled to the bone when I'm talking about this entire thing. So it was Thursday night at 11 p.m. when the family of the victim spoke to the victim for the last time. She was all good, all well, sounding very happy. She said, she told her mother that you guys go and have dinner, go catch sleep, I'm fine, I'll take dinner and then I'll wrap up my last work and I'll also go to sleep. So that was the last conversation that the family had, and it was on Thursday 11 p.m. And rest, after that what happened we all know. On Friday, the parents of this girl, this 31-year-old doctor who was pursuing PGT second year chest medicine, was found dead, and she was half naked. It was very visible that she was sexually assaulted, and it was a clear case of murder.
Okay, so initially it was reported that it was a case of suicide. In fact, the parents actually got a call saying that their daughter had died by suicide. So what exactly happened then?
Okay, so we spoke to the family. Her father, her mother told us that they first received a call from a mobile number, and the person on the other side of the phone told her mother that she is unwell and you please come to the hospital. The next time they ring back on that mobile number, the same mobile number, and the person was very rude when the parents asked the other person that what has happened to my daughter. They were very tense because she is an MBBS doctor. She was pursuing PGT and she used to regularly do night duty, so this was her routine work. So definitely when they got a call from some unknown number, mobile number, they were anxious. They wanted to know what has happened to the victim girl. So after the initial conversation, when they came to the hospital, they were made to sit at the principal room, and the first thing that the parents came to know was their daughter, 31-year-old daughter, who was absolutely fine at 11 p.m. when they had their conversation, had actually committed suicide, and they were shocked. Initially, of course, they did not believe it, and they were insisting that they wanted to see the dead body. Unfortunately, it took the administration and hospital administration to take the parents to her body after 2 hours. Matlab, at least for 2 ghante they had to wait in the principal room to actually see the dead body of their own daughter.
Sweetie, since then a lot has happened. There has been an arrest. There have been, of course, protests on the fact that the arrest is inadequate. If you could tell us who was the person arrested and why aren't the students happy about this?
First, I'll explain you. So this is the emergency gate, and the seminar where the incident took place, seminar hall where the incident took place, is on the 4th floor. And surprisingly, or I would say unfortunately, the distance between the entry gate, the main entrance, and this emergency gate is very less. I mean, it is not even 500 meters.
Absolutely. As our viewers can see, it's about just 100 meters,
yes,
less than 100
meters. Less than 100 meters. And as we know, as a common, one would know that Arjikar Hospital is in Kolkata, heart of the city, 1. You know why this case is so horrifying? I'll tell you. Because any rape is brutal. But this is very shocking that in heart of the city, in a state-run hospital, a doctor who is on duty is being raped and murder inside emergency ward, that too in seminar hall where she just went to take a break in between of her long 36 hours of duty. What do you expect the state or police or administration? This is the minimum that a doctor would ask. That is the minimum safety at the emergency ward. This is not even the secluded area or a building which is not it doesn't have that much of movement. Emergency ward, that too of RGK hospital, is very busy. We know that this is located near to Kolkata station. Trauma care, and there are regular accident emergency cases that come to this. At least 250 cases they attend every night. So this is a busy area. There was no security, and as we come to know after this incident. So this is definitely something that nobody is believing.
Sweetie, if going to the timeline, if you could tell us what happened right after the rape was reported, right? An arrest was made, I presume.
So after this body was found, immediately, the news had already spread in the hospital and everywhere. Commissioner of Police, Kolkata Police, Vineet Goyal, Additional Commissioner of Police 1, Murlidhar Sharma, they all reached to the spot. They immediately took a room and, on spot they started investigation, primarily whatever they could. Within 6 hours, they arrested one person. The person is identified as Sanjay Roy, who frequented in the hospital, was not someone who was very stranger and had come in the hospital for the first time. Who is this Sanjay Roy? Sanjay Roy is civic volunteer, and it was his regular affair to come here. He had access to all the rooms, emergency rooms, and he was also associated to a welfare committee of Kolkata Police, which gave him access to all the buildings because he would regularly, and these are all initial primarily what police have got, is that he had access to all the rooms and he would go and ask the welfare of the patients which were related to police. He was in the welfare committee. He had access to all the rooms and wards of this hospital, and people knew him by face because he was civic volunteer, and he was also posted as as some civic volunteer in the police outpost of this very hospital.
Okay, so a lot of the students are claiming that it could not just be Sanjay Roy who is the culprit. There were other people involved. If you could tell us more about that.
Yes. So, when the incident took place, her colleagues, her friends surrounded the dead bodies. They were not allowing the police to take the bodies because they were insisting on a judicial inquest.
Sweetie, if you could tell me, why aren't the students happy with the arrest of that one particular individual?
Roy was arrested within 6 hours. He is one civic volunteer. Police initially said that he was intoxicated. Now, the kind of injury, in inquest report was very disturbing. As per inquest report, there were around 11 injuries on her body, and there were bruises all over her body. So the kind of injuries they have, and obviously this incident took place with a doctor and the fellow colleagues, everyone is a doctor who are studying body, so they know better than a normal person. They suspect that the kind of injuries that body has is not possible for an intoxicated man to, overpower a girl like that in that condition. And so they suspect that it is definitely not a crime which was committed by one person. Sanjay Roy is a civic volunteer. Initially, there were theories that police was under pressure. CM was at the back foot, and there was clear-cut instructions from the higher level that you have to investigate and do a thorough investigation into the case because it was such a pressurized situation for police as well. So when they made this arrest of a civic volunteer, it didn't go down well with the protesters. They still insist that there should be a judicial inquiry and judicial probe in this case. They do not trust Kolkata police because The one who has been arrested is a civic volunteer, which is part of Kolkata police. And the second thing is that, as I told you, inquest reports are disturbing. The kind of injuries this victim had is not possible for one man to do so. So they suspect that it could be a gang rape. I'll tell you, gang rape is not just, no, even if somebody is standing in a place of occurrence, that also comes under the purview of gang rape. So they want a thorough investigation. If anybody apart from that Sanjay Roy was involved, then that person should, be brought under the law, and it should be investigated. So they are not happy with Kolkata police. However, CM met the family yesterday, and she made it very clear that police are investigating, and she said that the case is in the hands of competent officers. However, she has been telling this from day one, that if anybody is not satisfied with the investigation, then they are ready to give the case to CBI for a fair probe if they believe so. And now, having said that, the protesters feel that these are, theories that are coming up after this case has, after such crime has taken place in the heart of the city. But why the state government was not active? There was no preventive measures taken place. And we were speaking to a lot of junior doctors here who were protesting yesterday also. They are saying that if we are not safe at the workplace, if we are not safe at the emergency ward of, a very big hospital of Kolkata, then where are we safe? So they are definitely not happy with the state government and not trusting the police. So there is there's an outrage and there is a protest all over the city.
What are the main grouses these students have? A lot of female students that doctors we have spoken to have flagged the fact that there are not enough CCTV cameras, there are no restrooms. At night, the lights don't work, so they don't feel safe walking around the campus.
So there are very grey areas that they have been highlighting since day one during the protest. So this is a big hospital which is spread around more on an acre of 2,000 acres of land. There are multiple departments. If somebody is on duty at night in emergency department, the doctors sometimes have to go and collect blood. Sometimes they need to visit other departments as well.
So walk around the
campus. They are saying after this incident that that woman was raped inside the emergency ward. If she was not safe, then when they take a round around the campus and they pass through many corners which doesn't have proper lighting also, and security as well. So there are several grey areas, as I told you. One is that they say that they are, this is their regular practice, that you have to do long hours duty, 36 hours, 24, 28 hours. They don't have a restroom. They have one room where there's, where male, female, both doctors come and sometimes take rest. The common bathroom is not in a condition where they can go and change. So there are a lot of issues that, after this incident, the doctors have been highlighting. They want a proper restroom. They want proper CCTV coverage. CCTV camera is very important. I heard a lot of people saying that it could be a stray incident where crime happens. So many have been defending that it could be just a stray incident, and unfortunately this has taken place in Kolkata, where people take pride. When police and administration take pride when they say that it's a safest city. But unfortunately, after this incident, we came to know that the CCTV cameras were not adequate. The emergency ward, the seminar hall where the incident took place, was out of CCTV cameras. There are CCTV cameras only at the entrance gate of the building. So what if something happens on third floor or second floor? So they want CCTV cameras across the hospital on all the floors, so that in case something happens, assault, again I'll tell you, physical assault or abuses are very common when they treat critical patients. And I was talking to one of the junior doctor, and she was saying that it is very normal that one patient comes with 11 to 12 relatives at night, and many of them are intoxicated
State.
State. So they abuse junior doctors, but they don't have any person to. I mean, they don't know who to go to at that point, at that night, at that point of time. So they want a proper security. Security should not be by contractual workers or by civic volunteers. They should be by an agency which can take the accountability in case of any such incident. So there are demands. Let's see. Mamata Banerjee initially said, because I told you that definitely after this incident, state government is at the back foot and they are ready to, accept all the demands of the junior doctor. So the protest continues. Let's see. They want all their demands to be accepted in writing.
Finally, Sweetie, there has been a lot of talks about the role that the principal played. He said some, he was accused of making insensitive remarks about the victim, and then he eventually resigned, and he got an almost overnight placement in another very prominent medical college of the city. So if you could tell us more about that.
So you're talking about Sandeep Ghosh.
Yes.
He is orthopedic professor. He had joined Arjikar Hospital in the year 2021. Since then, previously he was in CNMC, which is Calcutta National Medical College and Hospital. There his image was very clear. I mean, not into any controversy. But after he joined in Arjikar, there have been a lot of allegations against Ghosh, and there time and again, doctors, junior doctors, unions have demanded his transfer or his removal. Ghosh was transferred to Murshidabad Medical College twice, but he was reinstated within 48 hours. Now, there was anger brewing between these protesters, these students, because they wanted Ghosh to, resign from long back. It has been a long pending demand. It was just, after this incident, the outrage is now public and everybody is able to see this.
Why are they so unhappy with Ghosh, even before this?
Allegedly, they say that there are a lot of financial irregularities, and they feel that Ghosh has involvement in it. However, Ghosh has time and again denied it, and he has even, when he was resigning, he said that there's a political conspiracy.
Yes, he did say that there's a political
conspiracy
behind
this. And when he was resigning, he said that it was on moral ground that he was resigning. But now I'll tell you this. When this incident took place, you are the principal of the college. If you really felt so deeply about this woman, then he should have resigned on the very first day. That was the demand of the student. It took him so many days to realize that people were not happy and he should have resigned long back. Now, today morning they have locked the Calcutta National Medical College entrance gate, and they are saying, the protesters, the doctors, junior doctors are saying that they will not allow Ghosh to take charge as the principal of Calcutta National Medical College. After he was transferred, removed from
here to there,
he has been transferred to Calcutta National Medical College as principal. Protesters, junior doctors are saying that if Arjikar students were not safe in Arjikar under his, guardianship or administration, then how can the same student be safe in Calcutta National Medical College? So they have clear anger against Sandeep Ghosh, and they feel that he enjoys, he has great influence, and he enjoys favors from ruling party.
Also, some insensitive statements were made about the victim being out at that time.
There are some reports which say that Ghosh initially had questioned that why she was in the seminar hall. However, Sandeep Ghosh has said that no, he had never used such word, and it was like
it was misquoted.
It was misquoted, and people were putting words into his mouth. But this is a very normal culture in Indian patriarchy society where whenever there is an incident, some or the other person will definitely question the victim's character, or why she was there, why she was out at the midnight. Now, because in this case she was not out in the on the road, she was not going to party, so they don't have anything to say. So they are saying why she went to the seminar hall. That was a regular place where doctors go after they are to take break, after they are too tired of handling
Exactly.
patient, and they have wrapped their work. Sometimes they go there to take dinner. Now nobody expect that you are going to a seminar hall to just take a small nap, or enjoy your meal or dinner, and you are getting raped or
Exactly.
within the
Absolutely.
hospital.